Hello, and welcome to Case Closed. I'm Charlie Langton. We'll soon go inside an actual courtroom in the Warren District Court to see a real small claims case in action. Under Michigan law, small claims cases may be brought by individuals seeking $3,000 in damages or less. Neither side may be represented by an attorney in small claims court, and the judge's decision is final. Now, let's take a look at the case of green light, yellow light?
Thirty-seventh District Court's in session. Judge Schmurr presiding. Please remove your hats and shut off your cell phones.
I'm suing for $1,241.11.
$1,241.11?
Yes.
Why, okay, and why are you asking for that?
I'm here to explain the nature of the case, and I intend to show by establishing the preponderance of evidence of the case that on October 31st, 2005, that Mr. Vinsky went through a red light and caused the accident. And by the way, this is Mrs. McMurray. I've been under medical care, and she's been helping me with prepare this case.
All right.
And that's why she's here today.
Okay.
And
Tell me what happened.
I'm sorry?
Tell me what happened.
Okay, on October 31st, about approximately 7:40 p.m., I left Ingle Street, which is the first light north of 10 Mile on Van Dyke, and I made a left-hand turn. And I proceeded down Van Dyke, and it being Halloween, I could see parents taking their children, and then I was aware of it, being cautious of that, especially that night of, children on the street and everything, and not to go speeding and everything.
You're heading north on Van Dyke then, right?
Yes, I'm heading north on Van Dyke.
Okay.
When I got to the 11 Mile, I have to make a turn on 11 Mile on the 696 to go west on 696.
Okay.
So I approached the light at the service drive at the bridge at 11 Mile Road and 696, and the light was red for me. So I watched for traffic. Traffic was very light, and when traffic was clear, I made my right-hand turn on the red light.
On the service drive?
And then now I'm on the service drive going east,
right,
proceeding to the bridge to go make my left-hand turn, which is 100 yards away from where I made my right-hand turn.
Okay.
And
so you went over the bridge to go across the freeway?
Yes, I'm on the bridge now, and now as I'm on the bridge, 3/4 of the way on the bridge, my light turns green.
What do you mean your light? Your light at the end of the bridge?
Right, my light at the end of the bridge,
now
I'm facing north.
Right, to make your left on the service drive,
right,
heading west.
Heading west.
On the freeway, okay.
Right. Now, when I got, like I said, the light's green for me.
Right.
When I'm making my turn, my car's position is north by northwest. So if you were thinking of a clock being 12 o'clock being west, I'm like a position of 2 o'clock being north by northwest as I'm making my turn.
Like the movie, right?
Huh?
Forget.
And then
the Alfred Hitchcock movie. Go ahead.
Right. But so at that point, that's after I made my turn, I'm looking. There's no traffic. I make my turn, and I see this black pickup truck, and I hit this black pickup truck.
You rear-ended it?
No, I've got him right in towards the front end, and so now I'm being. As I hit him, he's pushing my car sideways.
All right, now let's just hang on a second here.
Right.
Did you and this black pickup truck collided? Did you collide when you were making that turn off the bridge?
Yeah, when I made my turn, that's when I hit him.
Well, you hit him.
Yeah.
Well, where was he when you made the turn?
He was obviously way back there, because when I looked on
where?
Back on the service drive. There's a light there, right there for him to stop at.
Sure.
Yeah.
Right.
So when I went down there, I couldn't see nothing. When I made my turn for my green light to make my left.
Onto the service drive.
Onto the service drive. I didn't see him.
Okay.
And so now I'm proceeding to turn. I'm angled.
Right.
And then that's when all of a sudden it's there. That vehicle's there.
So, where was he? Was he in front of you?
No, he's inside me, because that's where I hit him. He just came running right up on me, and that's
from behind you.
No, he's going west. He's going west, and I'm facing north by northwest. You understand?
Well, I understand that, but I'm just trying to figure out where he was in relation to you when he made the turn.
He was on the service drive.
Okay, was he in that second lane?
No, he was in the, it'd be the second lane, yeah.
Okay.
That would probably be the second lane.
Where did he hit?
Because it's a 4-lane highway. It's a 4-lane at that point.
Where did he hit you? What part of your vehicle?
I hit him.
You hit him.
I hit him towards the front, towards the front of the car, before the door, I believe, around by the door.
Of his vehicle?
Right, I have pictures.
Do you have a police report?
Yes, I have the
Let me
police.
see that. That's gonna help.
Your Honor?
Yes.
He went through the red light.
Was written after the time of the fact.
Well, they all are.
I
You
mean,
can't
no-
write the
no-
police report before it happened.
No, police officer never showed up to the scene.
Oh, it was written back at the station?
Yes, sir.
That happens a lot.
What is this guy talking about? He's so complicated. I think what he's trying to say is that the defendant ran a red light while he was properly making a left-hand turn. Let's see if the police report is clearer.
Driver number one drove through a red light. That would be the defendant in this case.
Yes.
And you drove through a green and struck vehicle number one, no injuries. Okay. So,
And if you, may I interrupt you?
well,
Okay.
yeah, go ahead.
You can turn down to his, what he wrote down to the police.
Right.
At his accident. And he explained that the gravel was, he couldn't stop at the yellow light and proceeded because it was gravelly and wet.
All right. Well, your statement says, reads as follows. I was driving on Van Dyke Avenue and wanting to go westbound on 696. Turn right at Van Dyke a short distance to get to the bridge, to go west on the service drive to approach Van Dyke again. That's what you said. As I got across the bridge with the green light, I hit the other truck coming on the service drive. Accident happened between 7:30 and 8 p.m. on Halloween last year. Now, your statement, Mr. Vetsky, is I was heading westbound on 696, exited Van Dyke exit. Okay, so you just got off the freeway. When I approached the first light at the top of the off-ramp, it was yellow. I tried to stop and was unable to because of wet and gravel.
They had been tearing up the service drive.
Right, gravel pavement, I guess you have
Gravelly
here.
pavement.
When I was in the process of stopping, I was struck by a car coming across the bridge heading northbound. If I had to assume he jackknifed, I can't read this. Jackrabbited. If I had to assume he jackrabbited through the light. So you saw it was a yellow light and you said you tried to stop and basically
And
couldn't
then
stop.
I just coasted through it, yes. Sir.
Well, skidded through it, kind of, right? Were your
Yeah,
brakes
well, then
on when you went
pardon
through? Were your brakes on when you went through that intersection?
No. Now, when he hit me, I was in the process of swerving out of the way. By the time he hit me, I mean, he didn't slow down at all. I was all the way 4 lanes over on that service drive, up against almost Rinky's side of the service drive when he struck me.
But when you saw it was a yellow light,
Yes,
right?
sir.
And you tried to stop,
Yes,
hit the
and
brakes.
the truck slid a little bit, yes.
The truck slid. Did you keep applying the brakes, or what did you do?
I just coasted through the light because it was yellow.
So you took your foot off the brake?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and just went through, and then as you went through that light,
I had to swerve out of the way because
you saw him coming.
Yeah, because he was. I mean, he wasn't slowing down
So
at all.
you swerved to your
So
right.
my opinion, the reason why I wrote down the jackrabbited part is when it's dark out, you can see that the light was yellow and it's getting ready to turn green. So he just assumed, didn't see my truck or something, and decided to go through the light.
Well, so, but what I'm saying is, when you were going through the intersection, you saw that he was going to possibly hit you coming
Yes,
from
sir.
your left, so you tried to avoid the accident by
Correct.
going to your right.
Right.
And that's
if-
why he scraped up the left side of your car.
Correct.
Okay. And so you hit him as you went through the turn, you turned left and just
Now-
hit his left side of the vehicle,
On-
basically.
on the-
Wait, one at a time.
Okay.
Okay. Now, let me ask you this. When you made that turn,
Yes.
I think you said the light was green. Is that what your
That's right.
testimony is? All right. Was your car drivable? I'm just curious.
Yes.
Okay, you weren't hurt?
No, thank you.
Okay.